It looks like the British royals are back in trouble again. I got a clip here that was just posted that talks about Prince Andrew. Surprise, surprise. Let's check it out.
The royal family has been rocked by reports of fresh allegations against Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor as the former prince is investigated by police.
Let's bring in ITV royal editor Chris Shipp live in London on a balmy London evening. Chris, good evening to you. Your time. The new accusation dates back 2 decades. What do we know about the claim?
Yeah, good evening to you. Yeah, from an unusually
2 decades ago. That's a long time ago.
Warm and still quite sunny London. Yeah, listen, we've had an update, quite a significant update at the start of the weekend from the police who arrested.
That's an old picture. That picture just looks terrifying. I think that was after the Epstein files, and what does not look good. I think the whole world pretty much thinks that Andrew did something, but it's really pathetic that nothing has ever really come of it in terms of punishment, because what's happened to Prince Andrew, yet he was pretty much removed from being a royal, and he's literally the brother of the king. So
Arrested Andrew back in February, and that update was basically to do two things. To say, one, we're not sitting on our hands. This is complicated. It's an offence of misconduct in public office, and there's a lot of work to go through. But just because you haven't heard from us, we're still interviewing witnesses. We're still going through evidence. And the other thing was to say that under this offence of misconduct in public office, you can be investigated, and therefore the police are saying Andrew is being investigated for allegations of sexual offences, and that.
okay, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe he is going to face some kind of punishment. Is the UK going to make us look bad because we're not prosecuting our people that were on the Epstein's list, but the UK is?
Was key, and by doing that, they're hoping potentially that other witnesses might well come forward. So that was the purpose of the update from the police.
Is there anything, I suppose, interesting around the timing of this, Chris? Because we know it's been months since he was arrested for those allegations of misconduct in office, but the sexual flavour of this is a bit odd. Why has it taken a few months to get to this point?
I think because he was arrested in February. You remember it was his birthday when he went into the police station for 12 hours and was questioned.
What a birthday.
And then you had that photo, which I'm sure everyone remembers, of him in the back of the car. But I think this is going to take a long time. You're showing the photo there. This is going to take a long time. And I don't think we're going to get a decision from police, potentially this year. And by giving us an update, they're saying, look, we are still going.
Wow, this really takes forever.
Through things. There's stuff we got to go through. There was evidence that we got from the searches. If you remember, after he was arrested, police searched both his home on the Sandringham estate, but also that home that he was kicked out of by his brother, the King, called Royal Lodge in Windsor. And there's still a lot of stuff to go through. So they're basically saying, look, this is going to take a while, but importantly, misconduct in public office can include sexual offences, and that is a particularly significant development.
Have we heard from the royal family at all? I mean, they're just trying to keep carrying on, aren't they?
Maybe they're using him as the scapegoat to try and cleanse the royal family. I mean, I don't know. I guess he already is the stain on the royal family with everything that happened in the Epstein debacle. It's amazing how you can mess somebody's life up, i.e. one of these ladies, girls, and then it can literally take forever for justice to be served. I'm not sure if I think that they're going to get him on everything. Maybe there's just too much evidence for Andrew to actually dodge it all, so they're going to sacrifice him, so to speak.
Well, listen, I mean, I was with the King in America when he made that address to Congress, widely praised how he managed to pretty much take down Donald Trump on every single issue that he's been raising recently. And yes, I think the royal family were kind of getting the show back on the road in quite a good way. And then we've now had a couple of developments over the last few days to do with Andrew. And it's probably a reminder that Andrew's always going to be, this Andrew problem is always going to be lurking around the corner.
And it seems like, ever since there was you know, with Charles, King Charles, formerly Prince Charles' infidelity back in the day with Diana and Diana dying and the whole mystery shrouding that, there hasn't really been a lot of scandal with the actual king now. So I can only imagine that his mother, the queen, before she passed, was just telling him, look, stay out of all scandal. Britain cannot handle this if you get into scandal. So obviously there was the Henry and his wife, that whole debacle. So this looks like this is Prince William saying something.
For the king. So, yeah, I mean, what can they do? It is an issue. The police investigation is going on. But importantly, the king did say back in February, and this remains the case now, that the police must take this investigation wherever it leads them.
Wow.
And just because he's the younger brother of the king, then, you know, that makes no difference. And actually, my understanding was...
What a scandal. The younger brother of the king. Boy, well, this is good tabloid fodder. All these British tabloids and worldwide tabloids make a lot of money from talking about Andrew.
The Buckingham Palace and hence the King were not told about this development at the end of last week before the rest of us were. So, you know, it is they're basically saying, do what you need to do. No one's above the law, and that includes Andrew.
Still no charges yet, and obviously he maintains his innocence on that. We'll see.
They say that, but had the Epstein's list never come out or any of that, I don't think they would have done anything, even if they had known. And that's a hot take, but I think that's how a lot of powerful figures are. Until they're pressed, they don't, I mean, that's really a human thing. A lot of evil people don't come clean on anything that they've done unless they get caught.
Yourself inside for an ice bath, my friend, and a G&T.
I'm a bit sweaty, actually. I mean, it's like...
No, it's so
Come on, how
hot
late
there.
it is, and it's still so light.
You know, half 9 at night, and I still can't. I'm still having to mop my brow. So I hope it's nice
Or I could use a G&T, a gin and tonic. That sounds quite good. Quite lovely.
and cool in your studio.
Embrace it.
You're a funny man. Thank you, mate.
Good to see you, Chris.
Well, guys, there you have it. I will keep you updated on this story. I hope everybody's having a great Memorial Day, and stay tuned for what I got next. Peace.